Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be following up on my Giants B12 team idea. In one of my previous videos, I showed a little bit of my Dragons B12 team, and I realized that this team does work in Giants with a bit worse of a success rate. So it wasn't something I'd recommend yet, but I've done some following up on that team and experimenting around a little bit. I've been able to put together a new variation of the team that actually works out really well. It's got a lot more reliability to it, and so I've been liking that a lot more, and I've been using that more frequently. Now, the main star of the show is now the Water Homunculus instead of the Water Weapon Master. I realized that the Giants boss actually ends up having a pretty low HP bar. Now, not enough to go between the 30% rate for consistent AI and skill 3, but it is enough for units like the Water Homunculus to get it pretty low. Now, I do think mine is lacking damage. I'm so close to being able to fully finishing off the boss. I think I need a lot more crit damage, so I might have to change around the rune sets to get the perfect run. But I just want to show you guys the concept today because it's pretty close, pretty consistent. I've been getting around anywhere between 36 seconds to maybe 40 if it takes a little longer, but this is adding so much more reliability than before, because previously, if my Weapon Master didn't use its third skill, the team would just immediately wipe. So this adds so much more safety. Yeah, I do think the Water Homunculus is currently the best fit for this team. I tried out a few other things like Yaku, and I'm pretty sure the Giants boss is immune to dots now, so that kind of failed pretty badly. Now, one other idea that I thought would be pretty cool that I did try playing around with, but I just wasn't able to make it work. Making the Water Homunculus die to the Giants counterattack. Theoretically, if the Homunculus dies to that, it comes back in its aggressive state and it does increase damage. And so in theory, it would be making up for all the damage I'm missing and it would kill the boss. I tried putting the Homunculus in my Giants run with no runes, no artifacts, just base stats, and it just barely survives the counterattack. It's just not possible as long as it is a 6-star unit. Maybe if it was 5-star, however, I can't build a new one. I don't know if I want to feed my Homunculus and then try to regrind out a new one just to leave at 5-star. I don't know if that's even worth attempting. So if there's a way to make that happen where it dies that way, maybe the Dark String Master would potentially be the move, the tech. But I don't know where she'd fit in with the team. If any of you guys want to try it out that way. I am a water only account, so I'm only using water units for this. Because it would be really cool. It would be really cool and smart if it worked like that, you know? But unfortunately, the boss counterattack is just not enough damage. But everything is pretty much the same as my Dragons B12 video, minus the runes on the Homunculus now. I think with a lot more crit damage on my Homunculus, it will do enough damage to kill the boss. I have put as much attack as possible, but I know the skill has attack scaling, but I don't think attack has been that much value. I think crit damage is definitely the way to go. You know, if someone has a crazy 250 to 300 something crit damage set, that's probably what we're going to end up needing. Or maybe more damage on the Water Kyle. That's another thing. I have him on as much damage as I can fit right now, but maybe someone with better runes can definitely get this team running at a pretty optimal fast clear speed. And it seems to be safe enough that I can recommend. Again, the only time it can fail is if you miss defense break on the boss. And with the Homunculus, it's a lot safer if you miss defense break on the Golem boss. Because previously, if your Weapon Master wasted his third skill on the Golems, you would not have it up in time for the Giants boss, and so it would be immediate wipe. So I've been liking this variation a lot more. Even if it is a little slower, it's a lot more successful. So yeah, that's the comp. I'm going to keep working on the runes a bit to see if I can get just enough damage to take out the boss. But I think it's pretty good. Do let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Is this a team that you want to try out yourself? Is there maybe a water unit that you think could work in its place better? I tried to go through all my options. I didn't really think there was anything else. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I do have a Discord server that I've opened up recently if you'd like to be a part of my little bear community that I got going on. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you all in the next video. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.